Good morning, everyone. Welcome to New Zealand yen breaching higher. There's one of those days in the year that Euro yen is going lower, and New Zealand yen is going higher. Like, what is going on? So I've been looking at this New Zealand yen chart. I want this 4-hour candle in 15 minutes to close above 90.20. I hope, I pray to the Forex gods that's gonna set things on fire. But other than that, if you're a struggling trader today, not today, but yeah, today, I'll talk to anyone who comes into Discord. I'll be like, okay, what do you need? What do you help? No strings to chat. Just trying to help out. So there's that, I think. So in the meantime, a long time ago, I would be. What did I say? I don't know. Let's start again. I'm gonna focus on yen pairs. I'm gonna focus on dollar pairs. I'm gonna focus on indices. I'm gonna focus on, things that moves in a nice direction, not trending. And if you feel like I went too fast over things, it's because it is not a viable investment. It's not a viable good option for you right now. So take that with a grain of salt. Don't be angry at me. I'll try my best. Right? Cool. So good. Who is here today? Ballout is here and says, "Would you look at dollar broke the pin to the upside?" As I said yesterday, bruv, I've never said that won't happen. But what I said was we currently have a bearish trend. We can continue until we have bullish price action, and we are closing above. I'll agree with you. But yeah, sure. I have seen this one coming from, a million miles away, but, it is what it is, I guess. Looking at selling UJ with 48 hours, let the corrective structure finish. Hello, Mrs. Mohammed. So yeah, cool, great. Also, I love that dollar is making a pullback because that makes that makes sure that the market is functioning at how it is supposed to be, right? So for those of you who are here today, welcome. If you are new, please have yourself notified that you're new here so we can welcome you warmly. Joe Boss is here. Boom. Long time no see. I know the problem, but we'll fix that now. For the yen pairs on the 4-hour, we are range bound. We are range bound. We are making it do a lower low. Range bound. Bullish range. And dollar yen is finally making some kind of sense at some kind of lows. It is still within my previous plan of making it above bottom. But since Ballout is gonna call it, it's gonna sell it, then we need to be a bit kind to him so that he can get his profits. So we can get our profits later, because trading markets is not about who is right, who is wrong. It's just about being strategic of when you're right and when you're wrong, to make sure that you are in the same class as people who are also agreeing with you, meaning the most of the market is agreeable with you, meaning that you have control. The market has control in the direction that you're thinking, hey, that's actually where we're thinking going. So we have 10 minutes until close on the 4-hour candle that I want to see here. Let me just move that away. And I want it to close above that one and above this one. I don't know if it makes any sense, but that's I'm grasping to any hope that this one is going to go higher. Today's commercial break is sponsored by the chart, or brought to you by the chart from Mr. Mohammed. He sent me a chart for discussion for the stream. He sent that in send chart for stream on Discord. The link that you can see up there, and I think this is a pretty good plan. It's Australian dollar, Japanese yen on the 4-hour. It's a bit skewed, but okay, fair enough. Stop loss is down at 97. Entry is around 98, around the price currently. made some kind of wedge. I don't know, maybe that's how things is at the moment. And yeah, sure. I can deal with wedges. Wedges is all right. So I said it looks great. What do I mean by looks great? I mean that you have identified, bullishness. Okay, you have identified where to put stop loss, which is a great level. Your entry is somewhere in the middle of the range, but that kind of doesn't matter to me because you picked the direction and you identified some things. Okay, cool. Then I'll take it from there. I don't believe in the pennant, but I believe in the direction. So, there is that. And then there is a fib somewhere from somewhere. I don't know what that is representing, but seems like it's okay. Not too busy, pretty standard. I think that's the 4-hour. That might be the 4-hour 9 moving average, maybe. Not too sure, but sure. And that's 200 probably. So, and then yeah, I think that's good. So thumbs up for you. And again, I just need this one to break previous high. So, that's pretty much awesome. For the yen pairs, I was looking at this one an hour ago, and I was pretty sad because I thought that's going to break, and then it kind of fell 19 pips. I was like, everything is falling. But yeah, here we are. I think I need more sleep. This anxious attachment style I have to these Forex trading things is absolutely ridiculous. Do one mistake and I'd be like, hey! Hold on. That's not the direction we agreed on. As always, is the music too loud in the background? I can hear it very slightly on my end, so it's up to you guys if you guys hear it more than me. Trader JK says opportunity to double down. Yeah, of course. I boat loaded on the end pairs, so I haven't even doubled. I've quadrupled down, I guess. Like it's do or die, as Muhammad says. It's either Lambo or McDonald's. Anyways, S&P 500. I just want to point out what I saw earlier today, but it is what it is. Came down to central pivot, bounced nicely, and I think this was going to go higher. It depends on Nvidia later, which I mean is bound to fail. So this one might drop, but if it does nicely, this one can go higher. I feel like market is at the moment waiting for something. I don't know what they're waiting for, but I bet it is Nvidia earnings that it was supposed to be published today. So, just have that in mind. We have gone into range. That was the buy prices. I didn't plan for that, but I didn't make you do it either. But yeah, just pointing it out. And I didn't know I was supposed to look at that. Probably look at the daily entries instead, like daily pivots. Australian dollar has made a double top, I guess. And a break of this structure here makes it a bit less difficult to... Wait, sorry. Makes it a bit more, convincing that it's actually going to fall. But have you seen people sell it already, Yusuf? And I am still not convinced. We can all plan for, expect, and say, hey, it's going to go lower. It has to go lower. Where is it? As anybody else on the Australian dollar on the Australian dollar, US dollar, together with 60% of those who is trading Australian dollar, who are heavily short. Yeah, we'll probably agree with those. Just a fun little comment there. Ha 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 ha. 5 minutes till close. Looking for gold's buys, break to top. I think that's a bit obvious. I think that's a bit, what do you call it in English? I think that's a bit expecting a lot out of the market. But hey, sure, cool. My only concern, my only kind of comment about gold, about risk on, risk off, it's we haven't had any escalations in the Middle East, aka Israel Hamas situation. That's pretty nice. And I said to you guys yesterday about oil, if this one goes bearish, it's a sell opportunity. Who took it? Who hired it? Does anyone sell this one? It wasn't investment advice, but I'm just wondering, did anyone see what I saw? Or I just left you on the station. Okay, I didn't go off the central pivot. Sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, back to gold. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Can we get a deeper pullback, pull out, instead of looking for buys now? Okay, maybe back down to here. Didn't I say that yesterday? We should look towards hopefully this level or something. Okay. Slightly. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know. I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. Oh, profitable. Come on, mate. Where's the banners for today? The banners of today is trading is risky. And we are not all barrack even. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, cool. Okay. Dokie. So yeah, but okay. So how are you planning to do it? Roll out. How are you planning to trade gold? Because for me, I need that. So if you're falling now, I need it to reverse. It takes a couple of days. Take a couple of days or two for it to be done. But okay, cool. That's all. Great. S&P 500, as I said. Dollar index going higher. It's it's inevitable that it's going to go higher. I'm going to say to you very clearly, it is not. It's not going to be like I don't know. You can buy it for that matter. It's not an investment advice whatsoever, but I have strong opinions or strong reservations, sorry, is the word, for my own trading to trade dollar higher. Yes, I guess it works like, what do you call it, market wise, stuff like that. But no, nothing beyond that. I don't like it. But yeah, cool. So sure, also the direction is higher because this one has done too much too fast. So I guess we'll take it higher then. Bollout is the chief of buying dollar. If you want anything if you want to know how to do it, you'll probably have to ask him. He's the commander of dollar bulls. We have a close in 23 seconds on the 4 hour. I want us to be above 90.20. And it is currently 90.24, so that's 4 pips above. It's not really promising. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close, candle close. Okay, so we got 4-hour. We got some 4-hour candles. Bullishness on them. Hopefully, that is not. Okay. That's a bullish on CAD. Euro is a doji. Pound is doji-ish. New Zealand yen is a new confirmed higher high. So, does it change anything? I don't know. Hopefully it does. Good morning, JT! Market guy says, if yen are a safe haven currency, why wouldn't it rise from weaker dollar? Fed is likely to cut rates. So what's your thoughts? I think that in as much as you have been taught that, that's kind of the situation, it's the situation for me. Okay, can I just say that nicely, Evan? The nice answer is there is different economic factors that drives the current market. Is number one, America is coming down from a very high inflation, very high, doing very well. Japan is trying to create inflation that has not been there for 30 years, which is kind of now 2.8, but it hasn't seen anywhere near the inflation we've seen in the Western world in G7 countries that we can trade. America, Canada, Europe, UK, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. Those are G7 countries. So in that group, they are the only one that is trying to create inflation. So therefore, they are economically very on two different paths. And that's why they don't correlate so much. But yeah, if you have let's say war in Middle East, you have war in Europe, you have war in America, you have war somewhere, you have scarcity about recession somewhere. Yes, they do strengthen at the same time, and they do that in tandem. But any other day, which is driven by economic data and monetary policy, they are on two different paths. Sent a chart on CAD-SWC on Discord, and I just know can you look at it? I will look at it at my next break. How many years have you been trading 10? Since 2013. Probably. 4 of those are heavily not profitable. Because in the first 4 years, I traded binary. I traded 1 minute chart, 3 minute chart, 5 minute chart, every candlestick patterns, every indicator on this earth. And this is what I wanted to catch people. Us being live, and we are making higher highs on New Zealand yen. This cannot make me happier. There's a lot of things on Earth that gives you high, maybe skydiving, maybe water jet skiing, maybe flying. This is my dopamine. So if we now just say poof, going higher, thank you very much, sir. I'll be very happy. So yeah, about the link that is pinned is if you want to talk to me directly, if you're starting with trading, I'm here to help. No strings attached, totally free. Don't worry. I'm just here to try to help you out on a more individual level. So if you don't feel like talking here in chat or on Discord publicly, you can message me. And everyone who is joining today, I will message privately so that you know that it's not scammers, because there is people who are trying to be me. Thank you very much for boosting my ego, because I think it was Gary Vee who said that once you have starting having haters and people hating you, okay, cool, then you have made it. I guess that's just trying to take something negative into something positive. But yeah, cool. So, CAD-SWC. I wasn't planning on doing CAD-SWC today, but sure, I'll do it. I'll look at the Swissy Bears. Also, there's 2 ways to roam here, right? There's 2 ways to roam. One roam is that you say that, and then you are saying that, Either that, or if I can say a bit different, I would say, so plan A for you, not financial advice whatsoever, is to say that that's the aggressive one. And of course, the better one, long term, probably over in October and November, sorry, September and October, is to look for entries, market to come down to either, so somewhere down to 61.50 and higher. That might just be a touch, by the way, and then bounce and then go higher. So you might not get 61.50 unless you do a limit order there. But that's the high level thinking that I'm thinking of the yen pairs and Swiss pairs. It says either we're going to go short term higher, which I'm thinking of at the moment, and the other one is, are we going to go even lower before going higher? But what books were you reading? I have been reading what is it called? Douglas. Trading in the Zone is probably the one that I want to. That actually resonates with how I'm thinking, what I want you guys to do, how I want you guys to be how I guys want you to thinking. Because it's all about finding the zone. It's all about trying to control all your variables. But in the end of the day, the market controls what the market wants to control, and you can have to control only what you can control, which is your emotions, your actions, your time and place of entry, your risk management, your actions, and that's not always as easy, right? Took a small gold buy. It wicked off order block, liquidity starting to push. Let's talk about this one about before when it's a profit. Yeah, come back to me when you can shove it down my face and be like, look at me, ha ha ha. But yeah, I guess you're shouting for yourself right now. Hold, hold. Yeah, that's my new what do you call it? Jingle today. Hold. Like, stop falling, probably. It's the other word. Cool. So yeah, a very good idea, by the way. Very, 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 very smart thought about you, Muhammad. Good. It's been up. That's been up 90% of the time and up 80% of 15 years until 7th of September. Yeah, I know about the seasonality, so that's very good that you're looking at that. And then the down move seems to be exhausted. Yeah, so how do you know it makes a higher high? Very important. How important is seasonality in your trading plan? 50%. Or it looks like it's almost like 90 sometimes, but that's because I've already done the math about fundamentals analysis. Thank you very much for the question, Josh. Is that it's like, if I say that, okay, dollar seasonality is lower, what is the fundamental direction currently that I believe? So there's three pillars. Sorry, there is fundamental analysis taught in courses. Then there is seasonals also taught, and then there is what I call not price action. I call it money flow. What is money flow? Money flow is risk off, risk on, positioning differently because of maybe geopolitics. Like, it makes sense to move your money when there is heightened risk, or something happens, or a war, or a tornado, or sorry, not tornado, tsunami, or something really bad happening to an economy. Or, for example, if a boat gets stuck, not that it mattered too much, but if a boat gets stuck in the Suez Canal and stops all the trade to Europe, okay, that didn't do a lot of damage, but it's still money flow because it's risk off, because now we won't get goods into Europe. Goods won't be able to sell. Europe is going to go downtown, but it's just one way out of many. But for example, if you take the Ukraine-Russia war, the nickel went through the roof, because those are the two producers in the world, Ukraine and Russia, that produces, what's it, 80 or 90% of it or something. And of course, natural gas into Europe, when Russia or Europe or whatever happened, the supply of gas to Europe did. There is nothing as a seasonality that says that, but that's money flow. That is an unprecedented, situation that says, hey, we are actually needing to buy nickel. And the one that shorted it, I think it was like a factory somewhere in China or something, and they lost tons. Was it a factory? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think they hedged it or something, and selling nickel, and they absolutely got. Is today the day? Is today the day of our highest on yen pairs? Come on! Ah! Where does the New Zealand strength comes from? I don't know. Weakness in dollar, I think. So it's just money flow. Let's go! Yada! Okay. And no, I haven't slept lately, people, because of this thing. So if you can just make higher highs. Jesus. I don't know how good content this is, but for me, this is. You tease seasonality in your course? Yeah, I do. I try to, at least. Maybe I should do better. But yeah, I'll try. What is seasonality is? Seasonality. Let's go to season. Actually, you can get free software. I bought a very expensive one. Don't worry about that. But point being, I have like a calendar of where everything is supposed to be bullish or bearish. So if I can take pound yen, for example, the seasonality for pound yen is to go from bullish 28th of August until 17th of September should be bullish. I don't know if that's going to happen this year, but hey, it's worth a try. So it's just a theory, right? It's just a theory. Either that or third. That's actually election year, so that's American election. So cool. So yeah, that is from those dates to those dates. That is generally that's a 5 Sorrentino ratio, which means it's supposed to be it should be above 2, I think, to be good. Sharp ratio is above 1. Standard deviation is low at 2.8%. Volatility is great, almost 10%. And you're expected to have around 187 pips, which 1.87%, which is around 187 pips on average. And if you bought every year, you'll be 31% up. That's all. And if you bought this thing every single year. And then you can see here, 2020 didn't go too well. 2023 didn't go too well, but all the other years did practically pretty okay. Seems like McDonald's is out of question for Mohammed. It depends if the ice cream machine is working or not. I'm not going to that. I'm not going to that McDonald's if that ice cream machine is out of order. Somebody needs to send in the army to fix it or something. I don't know. Gee, that thing is more broken than a broken swing. Yeah, JT, I'm sorry. That's my bad. I'll give you an hour of peace of mind, and then we can see if it works out or not. To be honest, I've been asking myself why New Zealand is strong after Arbin said made a dovish comment, but who am I to question the direction of the market participants? So, okay, can I give you a good answer on that, Trader JK? Can I give you a good answer on it? Why? Yeah, it's funny though. Sorry. Access. How did you? How we met is because I trolled Nick about my seasonality. So I think it was a March 2020, 2020, 2019, 2021, some years ago. It must have been 2020. It was in April. And what I literally did was that I took a seasonality trade. This one. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Actually, so it is 2021. He sold here, and I made fun of him because I bought here. And then I took it up to, should we say, when was it? Until 2160, I think I exited. So that would be our, is it 21? Or is it 2060? I took profit, we say took profit monthly here, somewhere in that direction. That would be, oh, actually, okay, yeah, 20, 21, 26. I think that's the word. Anyways, I bought and I got 300-400 pips out of it, and he lost, and he was like, okay, maybe you're into something. So ever since then, he has been into more seasonality things. Sorry, it was a bit much, but more like 350. Yeah, you've been more into seasonality stuff because of me. That's why. So the reason for New Zealand is that first of all, dollar weak. Second of all, with this fall here is where we're priced in the change of monetary policy and the exit of the carry trade. And since then, since we went down so far so quickly, which was 200 pips apparently, we have turned around. Now, the economics in New Zealand is generally speaking quite weak, but they are not as bad as the opportunity, apparently other countries. So there has been how much is that? Is dollar weakness? When did dollar start weakening? Dollar started weakening around 1st of July, and then this one started rising around end of July. Okay, so that's how I would explain this. The dollar weakness has gone into something that is Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar is generally speaking the winner. So it is beyond New Zealand and it's beyond Australia. It's what I would call, again, it's what I would call money flow. That's why New Zealand dollar has been so strong. So in as much as you want to understand the economics and the fundamentals and the monetary policy direction, that is the one. Second of all, is that New Zealand still has one of the higher interest rates in the G7 countries, if I remember correctly. So, to say trading economics, and it is it 525? Yeah, so it's still one of the highest. So you still get, even though we have had reductions in carry trade, it still has the highest, one of the higher interest rate and financing. You get most returns there. So until you have the fact of lower interest rates in New Zealand, it's still gonna have an underlying bid for it. Oh, you never said on Aussie New Zealand, sir. Oh, okay. Sorry. Where's the Australian New Zealand, you said? But yeah, sorry. Communication, sir. We need to work on our communication. Maybe we should go into couples therapy too, so we can work on our communication skills. This one is always going to be like this, and this is always going to be like this. It's a bit random in terms of the strength and the weakness, but that's why I'm not going to backtrack anything here. I only want to trade Australian dollar when it's really strong trend. And I remember you bought it and it went to stop loss probably. So okay, that's that's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that, but at the end of the day, you are structurally trading two currencies in two countries against each other. That is equally okay. Okay. Hi, 17 of all of you. If there's anyone who's new here today, commercial break, by the way, the link up there. How do I put it? The link up there. I can't even do it. It's opposite. There. Okay, the link up there is if you're struggling with trading and you want to talk to me and I can help you. That's all. Okay, maybe I should do it like that. The link in that direction. The pinned comment up there. Okay. That was the commercial break for today. Totally completely free. So yeah, back to Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. And also it doesn't give you a lot of profits. It doesn't take away a lot of profits. But what I do about also New Zealand is that I normally, what is it? You buy New Zealand. So buy Euro New Zealand around 21st of July. That means weakness in New Zealand, and then sell Euro New Zealand around October. So I'm expecting this one to what should have gone higher, which it kind of did in June instead of July. And then you can do it whatever it does want to do until October. That's kind of my plan at the moment. I didn't actually buy, but was waiting for buying opportunity, especially after the latest CPI from Aussie. What was the CPI from Aussie? I don't remember that top of my head. Inflation? Go through how supported resistance patterns and chill use makeup. You know what? I should do? Ball out 3.5? 3.8. Oh, increase. All right, okay. But why hasn't Aussie yen gone higher? Australian dollar has fallen. Okay. So then we have to have that in the back of our minds then, that creates a bid for Australian dollar, like generally speaking. Then we have a confirmed higher high. Okay, thank you very much for. I normally go through those in month. That would mean this weekend, I think. We'll go over this weekend. First is Sunday, yeah. So I'll go over this weekend and go through those because that should have made some dent in Australian dollar. Sorry, made it surge, but it doesn't seem to have done that at the moment. Okay, 2 seconds. Need to open the window before I die of heat. Did you see my booty? Okay. What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? What else should we talk about? We have to be. So we have gone through dollar. Dollar stronger. Dollar is rising. Okay, fair enough. My lovely yen is falling. Yay, good job. Thank you very much, sir. Canada has been very strong. Australia has been very strong. British pound has been very strong. New Zealand has been very strong. Good. Australian dollar is potentially making a new low soon. Don't bet on it, but I would argue that you should You should probably at least be ready if you have bought Australian dollar, US dollar, to take profit soon or in the direction now, because I bet if we get another pop here, I think that's kind of the deal to do, like a last hooray. Just in case if you get that. But if it starts melting down, then, Euro, same situation, melting at the moment and making me trouble, has passed monthly target beyond. We have gone to weekly target. So, all the arts of taking profit should have been laid in front of you. Last week we take profit, the week before that, the week before that. So you have hit targets a lot of times now. So if you have not taken a profit when you bought euro dollar, totally up to you. In the meantime, if we break that one, that's kind of the situation to look forward to. That is the previous higher low that I'm saying we need to break or hold for us to continue bullish direction. Have I already talked about S&P 500? Yeah, I have. That was in the beginning. I'm thinking it should go a bit higher. But it seems to be waiting for NVIDIA earnings. Pound, same situation. Also, still making highs. And it's coming down. So if it breaks 31.80, you'll probably have, a good short-term break of uptrend. That does not mean sell. That just means it has paused, okay? So if you are an aggressive seller, sure, you do what, but you're not going to make me say, oh, short it. No. You have to have these reversed, nicely done before and you can even think about shorting it. And dollar is still very much bearish on the 1 hour. It's just pull back. So how to break first? Proper control, proper direction. Between CHF and yen, what's stronger, safe haven in your opinion? Yen. Dollar. But yeah, yen. Of those two. It depends. But yeah, Swiss is at the bottom of those. So different scenarios, dollar or yen, but yeah, yen. I was responding to that comment. But okay. Let's go over to Australian dollar, Japanese yen. It's been dancing around my entry. And was given another opportunity today to buy it again. The next course of action on this one is okay. I don't know. As the next course of action is to buy the higher high, higher low, given that you think it's going to trend, right? But it's a range, so it's very high in the range. So I don't know if we need to like break, those highs. It should, it would, it could, but until it does remotely anything like that, I am very cautious. But that's at least the general theory. And then if it works out, sure, good ahead. But go ahead. But that's at least what you're thinking. But I'm so damaged right now by the lack of follow through because it was supposed to follow through here. It was supposed to follow through here. What's this one gonna do? I don't know. Hopefully that's gonna make better things. When is NVIDIA earnings? It is 4:20 ET. So I don't know what that is. It's what is it now? Is it 8:30 now? ET. New York time. It's 9:30. So it's a 2:30. It's 4:30. So 6 hours from now. For those who can do math, it is 16:20 and current time is 9:30. You do you. Cool. So for me, I'm waiting for this one to go high. That might happen within this hour. I have only 30 minutes left until I need to leave. CAD yen coming in strong. And then is that something we posted yesterday or something? Like a demo trade or something? Yeah, it might have been actually. That means that for tomorrow should be. Oops, this was the wrong direction even. We are looking something in that direction, I think. Break and retest. And now those are not my what do you call it? Those are not my actual targets though. 78 pips. Somewhere in that direction. Euro yen. Also, Euro yen has made a lower low, hasn't made a higher high yet. So I'm not gonna say like I'm just not gonna trade it, but I'm just gonna say, it's a bit dead at the moment. But we'll see. I'll just leave this one alone until I can get something. Have a good day, Josh. New Zealand yen finally breaking higher. That means 1920 now. 1920 becomes the next possible buy entry. I like what I see. How is your trade ball out on gold? So right now I'm just planning the next opportunities. So it depends on how the price action works out. Like, is it gonna go? Like, is it gonna pull out through my charts? It's actually just gonna go up and then the next candle down. That's gonna make me a bit worried if the next candle is down. But if this goes up, if this one goes up like this, and then it looks like, how can I explain it? Like it's kind of like this, like it breaks higher, comes a bit lower, and then goes like it comes down by tomorrow or in a few hours, and not directly in the next hour, then I will be very happy. This one needs to break. This one needs to break. This one needs to break. This one. Okay. How do I explain it even? It's breaking. Like it's there, but it's also not there. Like it's just in between. So this one is better deals. Then New Zealand yen, higher high. Dollar yen. If dollar is now going to get stronger, this one might be something to look into. Okay, all right. The divergence going opposite. That would be completely against my fundamental bias. That's that's always fun to do. So cool. What else are we gonna do? A gold. How was your trade ball out? You didn't tell me the entry price, did you? No. Ag says, I love when you troll Nick. Yeah, it's funny. It's fun. Like I need to he's too serious sometimes. I just need to have some bit of fun. Like so I don't so don't get bored or go crazy. Okay, also Swissy. New Zealand Swissy. Okay, I guess. It's going into range. CAD Swissy. If that one turns bullish now, that would be great. There's a lot of activity now. Is there something happening? I'm looking at our profits. Financial juice. 9013. Okay. Swiss yen also coming in strong. That's great. Okay. Coming in hot. Okay. Daily entry. Never entered there. Okay. I'm just breaking even the trades. So I'm wondering, what's the deal? So hitting daily target there now. I bet we are probably doing that on New Zealand yen as well. And I wouldn't like that, to be honest. I don't like hitting targets today. Because it's about time if it hits target, we're going to drop. Okay. We're actually coming in soon, so not yet. CAD yen. Not yet. Aussie yen. Daily. Far away. Okay, cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, still have some distance to go before we meet the high today. This is what I'm looking for tomorrow, by the way. This one. This is what I'm looking at. So at the moment, we're looking for 54 to be target for today. Drop down to 90.20. And your entry is around there, okay? And then go higher. We had a drop earlier today at like 7 a.m. down to center pivot for today. So that would be, that would be a great thing. But yeah. Coming in there and then pull back and then start going higher again tomorrow. So this is finally going to my plan. Later, and it is going to reverse later than expected, but what is it today? Today it's Wednesday. Okay. That's a Wednesday. It's supposed to be up here. But I guess it works. All right. Well, I'll call it. I have a meeting in 20 minutes anyways, but I don't have anything else to say. Be on the watch out for higher highs. Send me chats, DMs if you want. The link is up there if you want to do it. I've seen one only joining today, so okay, cool. Fair enough. But yeah, anyways, enjoy your day. See you guys later. And we'll take the trading to another level tomorrow. Love you.